God, goddess, morning, afternoon, evening, day, whatever you see this, friend. Wine, 𝐿𝑜𝑘𝑠, friend. What's the vibe for today? How are you vibing? Hope all is well, no matter what vibe and frequency you're on. Bienvenidas for those of you who are new. For those of you who are returning, bienvenidas prata. Welcome and welcome Black. Black is for expansion to my channel, Becoming Wise Gal of Real, following my soul's vibe. I am the rare Black unicorn for those of you who do not know me. A real journey in these social media streets, and my channel is all about astrological tarot audio visualization. What does that mean, girl? What it means is I break down the energetic effect and effect that the spiritual realms have on us, helping you have a better understanding of your haters, of your money, of your health, overall over you, friend. My channel is all about you. Why you are experiencing what you're experiencing, no matter how high or how low the vibe is, blessed. And I do this all, friend, through tarot and astrology, specifically utilizing our moon energy, sister moon. Hey! But yes, why? Because the moon is connected to our subconscious, and we consciously, subconsciously, and subconsciously, consciously, depending on your vibe and your frequency, live day in and day out in our subconscious mind. Overall, friend, I spill the energetic detox tea, honey, so you know how to move in these energetic and physical streets. Bless. So now that you know who I am and what my channel is all about, for those of you who are new, let's finish breaking bread. Have a seat at the table, babies. Catch the vibes and get into this holistic astro tarot talk. But a few FYIs and disclaimers first. Well, first and foremost, friend, because for those of you who are new, remember, tarot readings are in general. I'm picking up on many energies, and I'm just picking up on the highest vibration. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, please, 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 please use your own discernment. Read the disclaimer down below in the description area. Follow and listen to yourself, your higher self, and first and foremost, of course, as always, the God of your understanding, as always, for direction, because we are all learning and growing together per the energetic physical solar contracts we signed. I'm just a vessel being used by our divine ether parents, just like you, Ashe. So with no further ado, babies, let's tap into the astrological energy first, so you can understand the tarot portion much better and catch your soul's vibe. Bless. See you in the astral portion first, and then your pal. Bye. Hey friend, welcome to the Astro Tea. So let's spill this energetic detox tea. So tomorrow or today, whenever you see this video, Friday and Saturday, October 7th and 8th, we will be wrapping up the waxing gibbous moon phase in the zodiac sign of Pisces. As you all know, Pisces has a fish symbolism. Its element is water, of course. Its modality is mutable. It's a divine feminine energy, and it is ruled by the planets Neptune and Jupiter. So energy for the weekend is all about you. Acknowledging yourself, your inner self, your higher self, yourself physically, your power, your energy, your strength, any and everything that is good, that you know is good about you, and or that you want to know and strengthen and heighten and enhance about you. That's what Pisces energy is all about. It's looking at yourself, your life, and everything that's included into within you and your life that you come into contact with from a higher perspective, because Neptune and Jupiter are very high vibrational planets. very highly spiritual planets, energetic planets, and so on, as well as the energy zodiac sign Pisces. So with that being said, the next 2 days, the purposes of this reading is why they tried to block you and you won, is for you to see what energies you're already stepping into and or aligned with, or will align with, depending on your timeline that you're currently in. Because remember, friend, this is energy. That's all I read is energy, the energy that you are reflecting out. And energy is reflective of the timed and timelines, the timelines and the timeless timelines, friends. So while you're listening to the pile that you choose, use your discernment, your inner and outer knowledge to determine which timeline you're on, internally as well as externally. Is the reading that you pick past energy, meaning that it's confirmation? Is it present energy, present timeline, meaning is it something you're currently working on internally so that you can see the results externally with the upcoming full moon? Or is this a future timeline confirming you're in alignment, and you're calling in what you're wanting to align with this upcoming Aries full moon? Or is it a confirmation or something, or a message, I should say, from your higher self, your soul, saying, hey, this is what you need to work on so you can get in alignment with your higher soul contract, your energetic, physical, solar contract that you made, rather that be with something or someone that you're, like I said, you're currently already have obtained and or accomplished, and you're just looking to, take it up a notch. Because at the end of the day, us being energetic beings, even when you reach your goals, we're always supposed to strive higher because we are multidimensional beings. Or is it confirmation or something that you need to release so that way you can get in alignment with a higher contract and go ahead and dissolve, disconnect, overall and terminate is the word I just heard, your current contract that is of a disservice to you. Like I said, regardless if it's involving someone or just an environment, situation, sometimes it could be a lituation. It just depends on you. At the end of the day, friend, I'm the type of friend that's unbiased, okay? I do not support anything where, especially when it comes to like any type of relationships or situations where it seems to be good and you might need to break up. But as well, I do not support unhealthy and or toxic environments and relationships, because, at the end of the day, I just want to see my friends, meaning you, not sad, stressed out, frustrated, and so forth. And at the end of the day, that can go either way, right? Right. But as a real friend, I'm letting you know what's up today in your reading that you choose to, that you're aligned with. So your next move is your best move and your wisest move. Which contract you choose to align with and for how long you choose to align with that contract, friend, that's up to you, because it's your life and you're the creator and the co-creator. Always remember that. So you're the one to say, I want to keep this person and or experience or be in this environment, for however long I want to be there. And then when you're ready for it to end or it's time to move on, if that may be the case, then you're the one that makes that call. Because at the end of the day, best friend, you have to do what's best for you. You're the main character, and everyone else, including myself, are just the undercast trying to see if we're compatible to shine in your light and with you in light, So I just wanted to let you all know that before we get into the reading. So without no further ado, friend, just to let you know, I am a huge chakra person. I am big into chakras. I love chakras. So we have our 3-pile pick a card. The down in the description is the timestamps. But the piles are going to be, give me a second. The piles this week for this reading is going to be based upon the root chakra, lower heart chakra, and the higher heart chakra. Now, I do not say which pile is which until I meet you in the pile to make learning about you and your soul's vibe, aka your vibe friend, more fun. So if some haters come out and or some bullish come out in your reading, at least it'll lighten up the mood a little bit and you could laugh a little bit, hopefully, or see the positive sides of it, because you're getting a leg up. How? Because you just sipped this energetic detox tea, friend, that we're doing right now during this Astro Talk. Now let's catch your vibe, friend, and I'll see you in the pile. Hey, Pile 1 friends, welcome to your reading. I know, big change from the first part of the video. You're like, wait a minute, girl, it's later in the day. I had to take them lashes off and my makeup off and stuff and wash my face. But anyway, moving on. Friend, you picked the root chakra pile. And for those of you who do not know, the root chakra is all about our self-identity, our self-love, as well as security. You know, how safe we feel within us and within our life. Because when you feel safe and you're confident within yourself, then you are confident within your life. So with that being said, your energy right now is very beautiful. You are definitely winning over your haters and you are finding yourself. You're definitely in alignment with this Pisces waxing gibbous moon. Whatever goals you may have subconsciously or consciously that you are wanting to achieve, they will either come into fruition with this upcoming Aries full moon, and or you are very, very much closer than you were before. A lot of my readings has been coming out where people are very close, but yours is a surefire. Whereas the other readings earlier this week, or earlier today, I should say, it was a lot of like, you got some work to do, but yours is a surefire. First card I want to go over, if you look to the top left, is this card. This came out, it says, I tried, you didn't, I'm done, have fun. And it came out, I read cards as they fall out. If it comes out sideways, that's like, to me, like a limbo. I see it as a limbo stick. Intuitively, I see it as a limbo stick, meaning that this is currently something that you're learning. Especially since it's facing to the right, which is our north node, which is our future, things that we have the capability to pull in and to connect with those opportunities. It's just a matter of if you choose to. Thus far from what I see, friend, the next card that came out is these yellow canaries. First of all, yellow and black together is a bird. Bird represents freedom. They're messengers from the cosmos, from the heavens. And, well, I can't say these are canaries, but the fact that these birds are yellow and black, that signifies new opportunities and expansion. So you are definitely growing. But this card says, don't ignore the fact that you're the side piece when playing with a married person. You're not going to, I can't read. It's the background is, as you can see, it's kind of hard to read with this background. It says when you're playing with a married person, you're not going to win playing this game. Even if you do get them, expect the same game to be played on you. Got it? So the fact that this came out in reverse, thus far I'm seeing, and then we have the 10 of Cups, then you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have also interact and relate that came out in reverse. And then you had, to clarify it, I got the Temperance card. Okay, and then you have my oracle card, Kali Ma. This is Chamanda, the goddess Chamanda, or the energy god. I don't know if this is a male or female energy, because it doesn't really, yeah, she. So this is a female energy. So divine feminine energy, female energy to help you go deeper. So, okay, let's get into it. Okay, so friend, right now you're winning over your haters. They tried to block you. You had some energies. It could have been physical people, just mental, actual energies, or non-physical energies and entities that was attached to you. Right now we are, as I mentioned in previous videos, with us being in the season of fall, or autumn, as some people would say, we are currently working on our mental body. That's the whole purpose of the season of autumn. Like they say, there's a reason for a season. There's a season for a reason. Da 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 da. As for with days, months, even the hours. Every time you turn around, we are going around that wheel of fortune. You know, we're always constantly traveling through the zodiac signs, not just every month, not just every week, every day. It's every minute and every hour. Trust me, I'll tell y'all more about that later. But right now, you're in alignment with surrounding energy. You're definitely flowing. #Pisces energy. You know, you're stepping into your power. You're learning more about your worth. How powerful you are. If you are not doing this right now, then this is a message from your higher self to let you know that you can do this, which may be why this came out limbo. For some of y'all, this is because why it came out limbo, because of the simple fact, or sideways, I should say, just to let you know that, hey, you know, you are able to call this in. You just have to see it for yourself. Not only do you have to see it for yourself, you have to feel it, friend, and you have to think that way. And with this month, us being in the season of autumn, it's all about clearing out our mentality. As I mentioned in previous videos that I posted just recently, we are currently in the Virgo new moon season all the way until we get into next month, which would be the next new moon. Next month, which would be the Scorpio new moon. So within this new moon, we're kicking off the season of autumn, because when the Virgo new moon occurred, it was within the last week of September, which was the first full week of autumn. Yeah, the first full week of autumn. So with that being said, no, it was the Capricorn first. Anyway, long story short, it kicked off the season of autumn. It kicked off at the beginning of autumn, when autumn first came around. And then, so it was all about clearing our mental body, starting the process of planting the seeds to clear our mental body, right? Then with this Capricorn first quarter moon, it was all about grounding our new mindset, our new purified way of thinking and mindsets. And so with this upcoming Aries moon, full moon, is going to be reflective of how confident or lack of, for some of us, depending on your vibe and frequency, you are, because Aries is a masculine energy. The full moon is a very powerful energy. So pretty much whatever happens around, well, between this weekend and then shortly after that, the Aries full moon pulls in, it's just going to be reflective of you. And all I see is that you are definitely in alignment. You're building something that's of longevity. You were trying to, of course, like I said, per the title of this reading, you were being blocked, but you've learned to overcome it, because you're realizing that whatever somebody else, if somebody cannot give to you what you deserve and what you're giving back in a loving and unselfish way, that and stuff, because we got to remember, we got to operate from love. So it's not like I deserve this because I did this, that, and the third for that person, this, that, and the third. Yes. But you got to remember, we all made contracts. So that person was just a reflection of the things you needed to work on within you. Or it could have, if it didn't involve anybody else, that situation, that environment, at the end of the day, whatever you're leaving behind that you said that you tried to work it out, but you know that right now you had to let it go. Why? Because you realized that they couldn't give to you, or that experience, that environment, that person could not feed into you what it is that you need. Why? Because they were committed to something else. We all have contracts. You know, if it was nobody else involved, friend, let me see. Was it somebody else involved? Yep. This is definitely involved with somebody else. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't say this was involved. I'm hearing that it did involve somebody else, just because of the 10 of the cups. The cups came out, and cups is all about love and romance and stuff. So now you're seeing you're calling in somebody, or an environment, and somebody that's of a higher caliber. I just heard higher caliber, higher contract. You're calling in your higher contract. I'm hearing this is a soulmate, like another soulmate. And soulmates could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance and love, because when you look at up the word love, first of all, love, it starts with how you love yourself. So this person and experiences that you're calling in, friend, it's all because at first, this came out in reverse. You were interacting and relating to things that was reflective, that you thought was home, that you thought was community, because you, as you can see at the bottom of the card, I don't know. Can you see this? Can I clear it? I don't know. But anyway, it says community, family, traditions. So you was going along with within a relationship with someone who was, you was trying to make it work out. You probably had history with that person. I'm hearing, had history with that person. And you just wanted things to work. You know, it could have been somebody you was married to. It could have been somebody you was just in a long-term relationship with. But at the end of the day, you were trying to make it work out. But unfortunately, you started to see that they couldn't commit to you to the way you were trying to commit to them. But as I was saying, always remember, when it comes to when things don't work out within a situation, experience, and or person, don't beat that person up on and focus on, oh, well, that's because this person did this, that, and the third. Bow out of the situation, experience, and from that person with grace. You know, only because of the simple fact that that person too had to learn that lesson from you as well. Whatever they weren't given to you, it's because that was what you were not given to them. Not to be hard on you. Hope I'm not offending anyone, but I'm just speaking facts, because that was a hard lesson I had to learn for myself as well, friend. And that was a hard pill to swallow. And I had to heal that part of me. And it made me understand that person a whole lot better. And be able to accept myself for where I was at, and then accept that person for where they was at, and not expect anything from people that you can't give to yourself. Period. Point blank. You know, you can't. But I'm seeing from your reading, friend, that right now your energy is showing that you're learning to do that and stuff, because we had the Temperance card that came out. You see, the Temperance card came out. That was what clarified the Ancestor Oracle card, interact and relate. So you were trying to, like I said, make something work out with someone, or an experience, or in an environment that you thought was where you should be. Overall, where you thought that was where you should be. But in the long run, you realized that it wasn't where you were supposed to be. You know, it was getting worn out. You started to, and I'm seeing you that you're transcending from this situation. As I mentioned before, you're calling in something that is of long term, that will definitely stabilize you, another relationship. Why? Because you're learning to love yourself more. You're feeding into yourself more. Ten of Pentacles. You're learning how to be more self-fulfilled and stuff. Never ever forget that. Even when that new person comes along and or experience comes along, excuse me, always remember it's only there because that person came because of the soul contracts that you signed off of, saying, hey, I fulfilled this portion of this contract with this person. Even though that, regardless if that other person involved learned their lesson or not, at the end of the day, you learned your lesson. And that's what it's all about. Like they say, when we was growing up, it doesn't matter what that other person is going to do. It doesn't matter, what they choose. Is what you choose, to do. Like, what was the saying when we were growing up? Oh, if your friend jumped off a burning building, would you jump too? Remember, your parents used to say that. It's that type of situation, so don't worry about what that other person is doing, saying, thinking, things like that, because at the end of the day, y'all had contracts to either uplift each other or either block each other. It was all dependent upon the choices that you made, but you chose to uplift yourself. You tried to uplift with them, and you two go together and stuff and grow and expand together, but it just didn't work out. So peace and blessings to that person. Like I said, by all and grace and stuff, because I see a lot of temperance is you learning to take things in moderation, as far as how you go through life. You're not trying to rush through anything. You're trying to make sure you maintain your balance. If you're not doing that, make sure you do that, because that's a message from your higher self. That's what the temperance is about. It's all about being balanced within as far as without, because that's the angel card. So it's all about being being balanced in your energy as well, because when you're balancing your energy, then you're balanced within physically blessed. And especially with us working in the season where we're focused on our mental body, only because the mental body is where everything is created. Where energy goes, energy flows, right? Right. So with that being said, you have to learn how to be in control of your thoughts. Be a leader of your thoughts. And so far, you're on your way to doing that, because you're not allowing anyone to throw you off balance, which is why that temperance card fell out. And half of temperance is the Chariot. So you're choosing the path you want to go on, much more wiser. I'm seeing as well with the number 10s popping up, because you have the 10 of cups and then the 10 of pentacles. Sorry, it's getting late. And the 10 of pentacles, those are ruled by the wheel of fortune. So that's all about cycles. And then with the temperance card coming out, that's half of that that's 14, so half of that is 7. So you definitely went through some spiritual awakenings, aka lessons. Like I was mentioning earlier, you went through some lessons, you learned from them, and instead of holding the grudge, you decided to move on and bow out gracefully, I'm showing, which is why now you're balanced emotionally. So therefore, you're going to be balanced physically. And if you're balanced emotionally, you're balanced mentally, because now you're focused on the positives instead of the negatives. So that's what I see for you, friend. You're definitely growing. You definitely are one up on your haters. Not saying that that person you left is a hater, but I don't know, friend. That's something you would know, because that's not that type of reading. I didn't pull those energies on that person. This is just all about strictly you and your energy. So let me read this Shumanda card. So it says, knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. What have I been talking about, friend? Chamanda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, and discipline required to conquer a difficult situation. Chamanda is the power to accomplish what you need and desire. She is with you now. Her presence now portends portends a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path. I have no idea what that means. Portends, Portends. Look that up if you want, but I wanted to say pretend because I know what that meant, but this is portend. But anyway, her presence now portends a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path. Like I said, this is definitely a breakthrough because temperance is ruled, like I said, by the Chariot. That's all about choosing paths. You know, when you choose the right path and you learn your lesson, you have a spiritual awakening. And because, like I said, you came through with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, you definitely have overcame this lesson that you learned. And I know it could have been hard because when you've been with somebody and you definitely, it looks like you've been with that person for a while, or you had high expectations of that person and then it just didn't fall through. That could be heartbreaking. Who wants to move on when you've been with somebody for a long time, or you had high expectations and thought something, you know, you could take it to the next step. Feelings get deep, you know, and then you get attached and stuff. It's like, I don't want to move on. You know, I already started this. Who wants to move on? Nobody, but you chose to. Why? For you to better yourself mentally, emotionally, therefore physically. And good job, friend. Good job. Keep doing you. Keep flowing. Definitely tap in with the next reading so you could keep up with energy, so you could know how to move in these spiritual and energetic streets. That's all I have for you, friend. I truly appreciate you listening and watching. I hope I helped you. Please let me know in the comments down below if you resonated with this reading. Overall, I want to thank you, friend, for letting me be your connect into these astro and realms and your energy. Don't forget to ring my notification bell, smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, and make sure you choose the all option from the bell drop down menu. So the next time I call to spill the energetic tea, you won't miss my call, friend. Remember to tell yourself, I am irrefutable. BKA, I'm impossible to deny. Remember to be patient with yourself, love on yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up, friend, emotionally and physically, that's what you're creating. As well as, don't forget, we did make low and high vibrational contracts, as I mentioned earlier, you know, soul contracts. So before we incarnated into this world or was born. So, but it's all to help us realign with ourselves energetically and our higher selves. So just make sure moving forward, you always continue to strive harder. Be patient with yourself just so you can maintain your inner peace and your self-love, because that's a definite must in that time and age. And then as well, to remember that we're all trying to figure ourselves out, life out, this world out, just everything per our individual and collective soul's vibrations. So stay blessed up, friend. I'll see you in either the next video or the astral realms. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye. Hey, Pile 2 friends. All right, Pile 2 friends, you picked my lower heart chakra pile. Just to go over a little bit about what the lower heart chakra is for those of you who may not know. The lower heart chakra is, I read somewhere and it just stuck with me and I believed it to be true. But the lower heart chakra is where they say our higher selves, our souls sits. It's where we learn more about divinity or God, universe, creator, most high, however you know, whichever title you resonate as being the highest being of all creations. Why? Because the lower heart chakra is the chakra of compassion and of forgiveness, and this of love. With that being said, and what it sat with me as far as when I read about it, that's where the soul sits, because of the simple fact that our soul, we're a representation. We're the physical representation of our soul. And for a lot of us and a lot of religions, it's taught that that we are also the physical representation of God, because we came from God, or I like to say our divine ether parents of all creations. So our divine ether parents created us. I believe God is God, male and female energy. So I might say God is energy, or divine ether parents. But either way, all I'm saying is that our creators, we are a reflection of an aspect of their love. And with that being said, no, that does not mean we're going to be perfect, nor does that mean it's expected for us to be perfect. I'll go into that in another video. But long story short, your reading, your energy right now is reflecting growth. So you are definitely overcoming your haters. You had some I'm just going to say physical people. Yeah, physical and mental. Just because there's pentacles in your reading, and there's swords. Swords represent the mental body. Pentacles represent our physical life and our physical self. So you have people, I'm not showing anything that was romantic. Just, it could have been friends, families, co-workers. But long story short, you had people physically and in physical, you were in physical environments that was trying to block you, or at least you may have thought they were trying to block you. And you also had energies and entities attached to you, meaning lower vibrational karmic contracts that you had to learn from, that was stuck in your mental body, your Akashic records, your subconscious. And as I mentioned in previous videos, if you have not watched my previous videos that I've posted as of recently, right now we are physically in the season of fall, autumn. And the purpose of this season is to work on our mental body, balancing it out the whole 3 months, because as they say, it takes 30 to 60 days to create new habits. So that's a part of the purpose of the seasons and stuff. So right now we're in the mental body, and it's very important to start doing your inner work on your mental body, which I see you're doing. And I'm going to get into that in a few minutes, just because of the simple fact, everything starts within the mind, right? Because what you think about is what your energy creates. It also triggers your emotions. If somebody comes along and they could say something and they didn't mean anything of it, but because, let's say, it's attached to an experience that you left a bad taste in your mouth, then when that person comes around again, and or you experience something similar to that memory, then next thing you know, that triggers emotions that are low vibrational. Even though that person didn't have nothing to do with it, it's just a simple fact that they triggered you, unbeknownst to you and to many of us, But I'm showing that right now you're winning over your haters because they tried to block you, meaning, whether they knew it or not. But majority of the time, a lot of us don't, because a lot of us don't realize that and forget that we made physical solar contracts. So let's get into your cards. So you have the Eight of Pentacles. And as you see, I'll read the cards as they come out. Sorry, I can't, just drunk some salsa water. But you had an Eight of Pentacles that came out, and as you can see, it's tilted to the right, and the top of the card is facing up. At the end of the day, it's facing upward, and that's pointing towards our north to the right, upward to the right, and that's pointing towards our north node. So, and with that being a Pentacles card, the Eight of Pentacles, it's all about you planting the seeds. So you planted the seeds, regardless if you knew it or not. You planted the seeds with this new moon, Virgo new moon, to put in the work so you could start working on your mental body and emotional body, having a mental understanding of your emotions, your triggers, and things like that. Because as you can see at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords came out, and that's all about moving from disturbed water to calmer waters. So you're learning how to have more of a mental understanding of your emotions, of your experiences, as to why you're going through whatever you're going through. No matter if it's a high vibrational experience or a low vibrational experience, you're learning how to get through that and how to find peace within that, how to maintain your peace and hold on to your peace no matter who coming your way, honey, because you said, I'm done with that. The next card that came out, as you see, it came out reverse. It says ground. Focus on your end goal. Let nothing throw you off. Like I said, that had came out, and I was called to put it up under the Eight of Pentacles, because that's something you are growing out of. As I mentioned, the Eight of Pentacles is you planted the seeds, and so now you're doing the work. So that's something you're working towards. You're working on maintaining that mental peace through all your trials and tribulations, your lessons. So, and then as you see, the rest of the cards that came out, or the next two cards that came out next to the ground, is deception, and that's upright, and you see that, and it says deception. You feel something is off and you're right. Next thing card is this one, redirection. There's something better for you. A closed door is an open door elsewhere. And then you also have at the bottom of the deck, hope. And that came out facing to the left. Or it was at the left at the bottom of the deck. So the left is our south node. That's our lessons. That's our past. That's our obstacles. That's our challenges. And the hope card says, hope. Faith as small as a mustard seed will take you a long way. I'm seeing you, friend, right now in your energy. You're learning how to, because the Emperor card came out and is facing this way. So the top of the card was facing down to the left, which is, as I mentioned before, our south node, our past, our lessons and obstacles. You're learning how to, take more control of your life. The Emperor is a leader. An Emperor is somebody who already did the internal work. Just talking about the energy itself. You are currently putting in the physical work because it's masculine energy, and masculine energy is all about action. It's all about following the feminine's lead, divine feminine's lead, because you've already went within. That's the feminine, divine feminine energy's job. Going within, exploring, nurturing the areas within you that you're supposed to nurture, that you need to nurture. And then once you nurture it and get that balance, or at least start to figure out what you need to balance, then you start to put the physical work. So because that card is facing down and stuff, no, I take that back. That's a message from your higher self, because it is facing down, that they want you to realize that you need to take the initiative and take charge of your life. Pay attention to the seeds that you planted. That's what I'm just hearing right now. Pay attention to the seeds that you planted, because the Lover's card came out. Because I'm sorry, I got a little thrown off, because now that I'm looking at the fact that the Lover's card was at the bottom of the deck and it's upright, and then you have the hope that, like, as I mentioned, that came out and it was facing to the left. So what I'm hearing now is the fact that for your higher self is wanting you to pay attention to your thoughts a little bit more, because so that way you can stay redirecting your energy. Whenever you feel your thoughts, the waters, your emotions getting a little wave and ripples, sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. That's what the Lover's card is all about. The Lover's card is I choose. So it's all about what you choose to do, what you choose to align with. And you only do that when you find that balance. If you choose to become imbalanced, or do you choose to become balanced? Polarized balance. That's divine yin, feminine and masculine energy, yin yang energy. It's a balance within, and it's a balance throughout. When you're balanced within, you're balanced throughout. When you balance above, you're balanced below. It's all about your energy. Once you have gained balance, polarized balance within your masculine and feminine energy, meaning your inner world and your outer world, then you're able to become a leader. That's how you become a true leader of your life, because you now know what it takes to maintain a happy life. Because you did the inner work mentally. First and foremost, you've addressed your mental core issues as to why you emotionally react and or respond the way you do, no matter the situation. It could be a high vibrational situation where everything is going well, or it could be a low vibrational situation where it's lessons and challenges. Overall, right now, friend, you're winning because you did plant the seeds. You are putting in the work. You're figuring things out. You're not getting fooled by the BS. You're not going for the fuckery. You're not going for the shenanigans. You're redirecting your energy and stuff. Your higher self is just saying, just have a little bit more hope. Have a little bit more self-talk. Say those affirmations. Whatever it is you need to do to finish, make sure that you do this. Don't actually come to fruition where you are not grounded. Even though this did come out reverse, but because the other cards came out upright, and like I said, where I was pulled to place it at, up under the Eight of Pentacles, that shows me that you're growing from that. So your haters, those that was trying to block you, even if that was within yourself, that's only because of the simple fact that you were influenced by outside influences, period, point blank. Once you start doing your inner work, you focus on you. You don't let nobody else tell you who you are, what you need to do, where you need to be and stuff. You know what your goals are, and you just focus on that and strictly that, and keep on focusing. Stay focused on the positives. No matter what is going on around you physically, you keep putting that hard work in, mentally, emotionally, energetically, therefore physically. As long as you stay mentally clear of mind, and you keep, every time you hear something negative, every time somebody ruffle your feathers, go within. Some type of way, shape, or form, go within, just counteract it. Say a quick affirmation. Heck, go in the bathroom. There's been times where I had all of a sudden low vibrational thoughts that was creating doubt and stuff, aka deception, doubt, making me hesitate, second guess myself, like, am I doing the right thing? Stuff like that. What I was at the time, I would be driving. I would turn that radio up and I would scream at the top of my lungs. I ain't give a F who was watching me. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. Most of the time they don't hear anything anyway, because the radio was turned up. Do what you need to do to counteract the fuckery, friend. So that way you can maintain the faith and belief in you and what you want to see happen. So, because if you let those negative people, energies, and entities in even a little bit, trust and believe. What's that saying? I give you a foot, I give you a snack, you gonna take the whole damn plate. They going in and they gonna try to wreak havoc as much as they can for as long as they can. And every time we take one step forward, sometimes you get that feeling where it's like, damn, I fell 10 steps back. That's because we lost we got imbalanced for a second, and it's okay. That's how you get stronger. So just remember that even if you fall down a little bit, you still have the ability to get up. You still have that fight in you because you planted your seeds. Remember that. Remember who you are. Remind yourself all the time, that you are a divine being. You are a multidimensional being. You're strong mentally, emotionally, therefore physically. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be burping all in our conversation. But friend, tell yourself that. Pump yourself up. If you come back to this reading if you need to, because I see whatever you're trying to call in is definitely, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you're in the beginning stages and stuff. You're at the beginning stages, but this upcoming Aries full moon is definitely going to put you closer because you're trucking along. You're trucking along. So keep on trucking, friend. That's all I have for you today for your reading, friend. I hope that has helped you. Most definitely, please leave a comment down below so that way I know if you resonated with this reading or not. So I know if I should still do more readings like this or switch it up a bit. What else? That's it. Okay, friend. Well, once again, I just want to thank you for allowing me to be your connect to the astral realms and your energy, friend. Just if you like my content, don't forget to ring that notification bell, smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, and make sure you choose the all option from the bell drop down menu. So the next time I call to spill that energetic detox tea, you won't miss my call, friend. Remember to tell yourself that I am irrefutable, BKA I am impossible to deny. Be patient with yourself, friend. Love yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up emotionally and physically, that's what you create. As always, remember that all of us have made high and low vibrational soul contracts before we incarnated, aka was born into this world. But it's off because we all need to realign within ourselves energetically and our higher selves. So make sure you're always patient with yourself. Make sure you love yourself, just so you can maintain your inner self peace and your self-love and self-worth, because nowadays that's a definite must, because we're all trying to figure it out at the end of the day per our individual contracts and collective soul contracts. But overall, stay blessed up, friend, and I will see you in the astral realms or in the next video. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye. So, hi, Pile 3 friends. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so my Pile 3 friends, you actually picked the higher heart chakra pile. Bless. First of all, friend, when I got your cards, it felt like old energy to me that it was a long journey and I overcame. So first and foremost, it came across, you are a very high vibrational being. You are not from this world. You are not from this realm, meaning your soul. You came from a whole different dimension, and you have a big, huge calling on you, and you have a lot of upper hierarchy entities attached to you. But you're fighting. I'm going to let you know that, because as you can see, a lot of cards came out in reverse, and that's quite all right because you're fighting. So first of all, let me get into the higher, sorry, I'm sleepy. The higher heart chakra and what that is for those who don't know. The higher heart chakra is the etheric system. It's the etheric heart. It's connected to the upper realms. It's the connection of the soul to physicality. It's when you are getting in alignment, and that must be part of your soul contract, to get in full alignment with your soul for whatever it is your soul came to do. You are here to do something big, friend. And I hope and pray that you get there, because I know what I'm supposed to do, and it was a very hard journey. I went through a lot of struggles mentally, emotionally. I was attacked left and right. So what you're going through, I completely understand. But long story short, you've been having a lot of spiritual awakenings. They just not letting up. It's just what I kept hearing, and I just heard it again. They not letting up because they know when you break through, all hell is about to pay. Like they say, what was it saying that was going around on the like Facebook a while ago? It was like this cartoon meme, and this woman was getting out of bed, and it showed like the devil shaking and stuff when she was walking through, and it was like, oh shit, she up again, or something like that and stuff. That's what happens every time you get up. You get knocked down. They trying to keep you down, and you just keep getting up. Like, I don't even see, to be honest, it's all in your mental. It's all energetic. I can't even say it's mental. It's energetic. They coming from the ethers. I don't see anybody physically in your energy, that like in physical, like any person or environment, like they're of course they're going to trigger you and stuff, because at the end of the day, you sign low and high vibrational contracts with people to experience certain experiences, to learn lessons. So first and foremost, friend, I'm going to say this. Remember, while you're going through your spiritual awakenings, while you're going through this journey, that everybody that triggers you, that you are experiencing challenges and obstacles with, they're a reflection of the parts of you that need to heal, as well as those who are uplifting you. They're part of, everybody has their positive and not so positive side. So those who are truly there for you and uplift, keep focusing on the fact that you have people around you that are there for you, regardless of what's going on. And those who are your challenges and you're not getting the highest vibrational experience with right now, remember, those are those who you have the lower contracts with, the lower vibrational contracts with. So just as you are trying to right now learn and heal about yourself and learn about yourself, that person signed the contract to learn the same thing. But if they choose to or not, that's up to them. But at the end of the day, bow out as gracefully as you can. Leave it in the God of your understanding's hand and keep it pushing. Period. Because you're definitely a fighter. That's a channel message that I was given to give to you. And that's something I just said I had to tell you myself and stuff. I'm hearing, I know I shouldn't say the singer's name because he's such a controversial person right now, or recently has been. But I'm hearing R. Kelly. It don't have nothing to do with it does, because of the message. And it's like, I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner in bed. And no, this has nothing to do, but sexual energy is how we create. Sacral chakra, solar plexus. I'm sorry, I can't remember which chakra, but the sexual chakra, that's a part of us that creates, especially because okay, we're going to get into your cards. Okay. And I'm saying that because of the simple fact that your energy, they know you're here to create big things and you're here to win. Point blank, friend. And that's the Devil card came out in reverse. And that's why I said you're a winner, because you're fighting all these reverses and you're trying to figure out what works for you and stuff. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Mentally tired, emotionally tired, drained, energetically drained, because you have so many entities around you, because you are definitely a high vibrational being. Keep fighting. Okay, let's get into your cards. All right, friends. So moving on, like I was saying, the Devil came out reverse. That's just showing that you are in creation right now, because this is the 15th card in the tarot deck. And the card that rules over this, or that's over this, if 1 + 4 equals, Lord have mercy, 1 + 15, 1 + 5 is 6, and then 3. But when I was looking at this card and stuff, I was pulled to the Empress card, because the Empress, and then 6 is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card, I've always looked at the Lover's card as, of course, yin yang energy. Is having those heart to heart inner self talks with yourself and within yourself. So meaning with you mentally, emotionally, sitting down with your higher self, tapping into your oneness, the God of your understanding and your higher self, as you know how and or are pulled to, that is safe, because you have so many lower vibrational energies that's trying to trick and deceive you. make sure whatever moves you make is to bring peace, because when you're being attacked so much, you can, your thought processes could get cloudy. Emotionally, you're cloudy because it's just so much going on energetically that's trying to keep you off track. So, and stuff, which is why your the High Priestess card came out. You know, that's because they're trying to keep you in balance energetically, friend. So, and as you can see, respect, your physical body came out upright. Spirit guides came out upright. Move your body came out upright. I was pulled to look at the bottom card of the deck, which is focused on children. That was upright at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like these are things that you're working on, you're currently doing. Yeah, I feel like this is stuff, like it came to me that this is stuff that you're trying to do. You're trying to keep your energy clear. Or I shouldn't say trying, because you are doing it. You're working on, you're striving. That's the word. You're striving to keep, you're putting in a lot of effort to keep your energy clear physically. Yeah, you're focused more so on the physical. I'm being told to start. Ooh, that's why this came out a reverse. Meditate and cleanse. Okay, that's why, because I'm like, why did that come out in reverse? Okay, you're focused more so on the physical. Because you're so imbalanced right now, your energy and stuff, and you're working so hard to stay grounded, stay connected, keep your intuition clear, trying to vibe high. You're moving your body. You're doing a lot of things, and it's giving you results, but it's not, I'm hearing it's not the results that I want. It's like you put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, but you're only getting a little bit back. You know, it's like when they say you're not getting equal give and take, you're getting a lot back energetically, but because you got so many energies and entities around you that's low vibrational, that's attacking you and stuff, they're trying to keep you unfocused. You know, this says focus on your children, but for me, to me is coming across right now for you as focusing on your inner child for one, and focusing on your goals, like what it is you really want to do right now. And all I'm hearing is that you just really want your energy to be cleared. You want to have some peace. You want to have some balance within. And they're trying to keep you from out of alignment, because, you know, if you stay out of alignment, you lose track of that. And you have to keep excuse my language, but busting your ass to stay within alignment. And I'm hearing tap within yourself. I'm hearing if you are someone who prays, then say a prayer, leave it to God, start meditating, whatever that means to you. That could mean you actually sitting down meditating. That could mean like for the move your body came out. So you probably are someone that is big into exercising, and or just maybe dancing, but doing some type of physical activity where when you're done, you feel a relief. My throat is trying to act up. Yeah. So you feel relief, you feel relaxed, you're clear. When that happens, pay attention. Whatever you do to get into that state of mind where you have that clarity, that stillness, and you're polarized energetically, especially in your mental body, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that you have, because those are your guidance, and it is super subtle. If something catches your eye, you know, let's say it's an animal, go look that animal, the spiritual meaning up of that animal. Let's say it's a color, like you see somebody weird, or you see for some reason you driving along, you did your meditation or whatever. Even if you didn't, something comes to you and it's so for some reason it sticks out and it's like, I like that color. You know, it could be the green of a tree. You know, there's been moments like that where I'm like, that is a nice flower. And then I gotta Google lens it to see what type of flower it is, and then then to look up the spiritual meaning, and it's a whole message. Your higher self is saying start doing that, so you can start seeing bringing in more peace and balance and hope, because those will start triggering more positivity within you, because it's like, okay, yes, my friend is hearing me, they're listening, and because we're energetic beings, what we see has an effect on us energetically. What we hear has an effect on us energetically, and it affects how we talk, how we think. So don't go heavy in the paint, meaning don't go too deep where it becomes overwhelming. But if something catches your eye, just if you have the time, or notate it, but when you have the time, look up the spiritual meaning of it. And remember, messages come through very subtly. They're not going to be obvious. Sometimes when it's really obvious and straight in your face, it could be a trick. So, and right now with your energy, it's like, oh, well, was that a message or was that not a message? Was that ego talking, or was that my peace talking? For your reading, I would say you're winning. Your haters, you have a one up and you're winning, because you're fighting and you are refusing to give up no matter what. You are in it to win it. You are not going to stop until you see your better days. Whatever goals you are trying to accomplish, they are definitely going to come through. I would say start focusing on the smaller things, just because this focus on your children came through, and I had the big download of focusing on your internal, and not just your external, because of course, when we're feeling imbalanced and out of alignment, of course, we just want peace, especially when you got a lot of traffic going on within your mind, and it's creating emotional, low vibrational, feelings. It's like, I just want this to stop, and I want it to stop now. Trigger alert. I'm hearing like substance abuse. That could be anything, to be honest. I mean, anything could be used as a substance. It could be food. It could be you binge watching stuff all night and not getting enough sleep, which is a must. That's a trick in itself, especially since we are coming out of this Aquarius waxing gibbous moon. Yes, it's a moon to build us. We are in the waxing gibbous space, but with the Aquarius energy, that's fixed energy. So it was about us learning our lessons. So pay attention to the zodiac. Definitely keep up with my tarot readings, so that way, if anything, at least the astro talk portion, so that way you can learn more about why you're feeling the way you're feeling and why you're going through what you're going through, to have a deeper understanding of you and your experiences, friend. But I see you are winning. I'm going to say you're winning, because like I said, you're fighting and you're not giving up. And I don't blame you, because everybody at the end of the day deserves every single thing they bust their ass to get. And you are busting your ass to get it, friend. Excuse my language. Okay, so we have this goddess that came out in reverse. It says, you may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end and a new dawn shall arise. Yeah. Like I said, this came out in reverse. So it's just the fact of you're being asked to have patience. I know it's hard, especially when you got so many energetic, low vibrational beings attacking you. Regardless, like I said, for the most part, I'm seeing a lot of energy and stuff. Not really physically. Those are just the after effects because of your current energy, because everything you go through is a reflection. So once you learn what it is you need to do to maintain your peace and keep your energy balanced and stable, especially mentally, because we are currently in the season of fall. And with that being said, that's all about working on our emotional bodies. I mean, not emotional, mental body. With the Virgo new moon we just had, that was all about grounding our new strategies, because Virgo is air, has an air element. So, but it has a symbolism of, no, not an air element. I am so sorry. Virgo has an earth element. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I am sleepy. And it's a lot of zodiacs because it's late. Give me 1 second, friend. I do not want to lead you on. Yeah, Virgo has an earth element, but it's divine feminine energy. And so, but it's ruled by Mercury. That's what it was. It's ruled by Mercury. So that's why, so it's all about grounding, positive, pure positive communication because of its virgin symbolism. Then we had the Capricorn first quarter moon. The Capricorn first quarter moon was all about us grounding as well, grounding those new strategies because of the sea goat. The sea, that's emotion, that's water, representative of our emotional body, and the goat spiritually symbolizes faith, within yourself. So grounding that faith, that new, pure, positive mindset and thought processes, so you could build the faith within yourself. And then we have the upcoming Aries full moon, and that's going to be reflective of how confident or lack thereof that you are. And whatever you're energetically reflecting is what's going to come out. It's going to come into your physical life. You're going to experience it in some type of way, shape, or form. So in order to gain more control of what you want to see done, focus on, or what you want to see happen in your life physically, friend, focus on your mental body. Focus on your mental body. Focus on your mental body. Because everything we create starts within our mind. How you think, that triggers how you feel. How you feel triggers how you respond or react. Everything's connected to our memories, our subconscious mind. And all we're doing is reliving our subconscious, our memories until we learn those lessons. We keep repeating the same low vibrational and high vibrational contracts, depending on, we sign both and stuff, but we got to go through the low vibrational before we could continue to the high vibrational. So you're going through a lot of spiritual awakenings right now. You're going through a lot of lessons as well, friend. I'm just seeing somebody who is kind of stuck, Oh, that's why this came out in reverse. This says, mirror, mirror on the wall, I see just who you are. Who are you? Yeah, you're trying to figure out what it is, your purpose, what it is you're supposed to do. How can I accomplish my goals? How can I follow my intuition when my intuition is off? Everything, I'm in balance right now. That's what I'm hearing. I can't cleanse the way I want to. I'm trying to get that inner peace, but I can't, because of the simple fact that there is so much going on in my head, in my body, in my energy. That's what I'm hearing. Whew, you're going through a lot. But you can get through this because you're a fighter. And the devil knows it. Or however you connect, the low vibrational, whatever title you attach to this. They know it. That's why they're coming. Just keep that in mind. Keep reminding yourself how strong you are. Okay, friends. So the last card that I wanted to go over with you is Mantra Shakti. As you see, it says, it came out reverse. Excuse me. It says, do not allow negative thought or speech to undermine your inner spiritual connection. What did I just say, friend? And it came out reverse. Don't let them get to you. Claim your voice and your power to express yourself from your heart. What did I just say? The higher heart chakra. That's where the soul connects to the physicality. Also, I forgot to mention that the higher heart chakra, the etheric chakra, heart, that's when you start to express yourself from your heart space, from selfless love. So that's something I feel like they're trying to block you from doing, because the minute you learn more how to love yourself unconditionally, and you start doing it, and you gain that balance, there won't be any stopping you. Moving on, friends. So it says, claim your voice and your power to express yourself from your heart, though it may not yet be visible in your physical world. A new order is generating within the soul, and in time it shall manifest in a transformation that heals your inner world and empowers your physical life circumstances too. Like I said, you going to do something big. Keep fighting, keep working hard. I want to burn a candle for you. Keep you uplifted in prayer, honey, and stuff. Say some affirmations for you, friend, because you are creating. Because Empress energy is here, High Priestess energy is here. And like I said, you are a high vibrational soul. You're not from this realm. You are here to do some. You gonna wreak havoc. You gonna do some stuff that has never been seen before. You're part of some big plan. I just heard something, but I'm not gonna say that now. You'll know in due time. But you're part of a big plan. You're part of, okay, I'm going to say it. You're part of the same plan that I'm part of. I'll let you know that. But you about to wreck him. You're going to be doing something real different. But friend, that's all I have for you today. Remember to vibe high, as high as you can. Do the best you can, friend. Like, for real. Keep fighting, friend, because your worth, we want to see what you're going to do. I want to see what you're going to do and stuff, because it's going to be something beautiful. It's going to be something divine. It's going to be something out of this world. And so that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. So therefore, that's what I know for you, friend. So stay grounded. Ground yourself. Tap into learn more about you. Like that one card said, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who are you? Figure out who you are. Just focus on you. Don't worry about nothing else. Focus on you. Whatever you need, it'll come. As long as you stay, long as you ask, you shall receive. But you got to be patient, because that's the thing. When we're in balance, it throws everything off. It delays everything. So long as you focus on you and don't worry about nothing else, don't let those energies get to you. Make sure you try to keep your energy clean and stuff. I'm going to start giving tips out on what things I've done. It'll help you go far, you know. But I thank you, friend, for letting me, be your connect, to the astral realms and to your vibe, friend. If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to ring my notification bell, smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, and make sure to choose the all option, friend. The all option in the bell drop down menu. So the next time I call to spill that energetic tea, you won't miss my call. Remember to tell yourself, I am irrefutable. BKA, I'm impossible to deny. Be patient with yourself, friend. Love yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think, as I mentioned before, when you back it up emotionally and physically, that's what you create. Also, remember to operate out of love, because we all made high and low vibrational contracts, friend, before we were born into this physical realm. And it's all to realign ourselves energetically with our higher selves. So strive harder moving forward. I know you're striving hard already, but just try to maintain that inner peace. You know, once you have it, listen to what your next step should be to maintain it. That's what I just heard. Ask, how do I maintain my inner peace? When it comes to me, how do I maintain it? That's what I just heard that you need to ask. So ask that question. or just say it out loud. However you do it, say in prayer, say it out loud. At the end of the day, say it, and then wait for the answers to come to you. And it's going to come quick. It don't take long, for real. It does not. As long as you, as long as you keep yourself balanced, and it don't have to be long. It'll be long enough. You let that balance in, even for like a half a second. That was enough time to get that message down to you, like, do this, friend. But like I was saying, just continue to strive to love yourself. So that way you can maintain your inner peace and your self-love, because overall that's a must nowadays. It's a must. And just remember that we're all here trying to figure out what's really going on per our individual vibes, soul vibes, and our vibes as a collective. But overall, stay blessed up, friend. And I'll see you either in the next video or in the astral realms. Peace. Bye.